Come here. Yo, it's your boy Dragons of Thunder. I'm back live direct with another video. Ain't that right, Titus? Hey, we back with another video, buddy. Huh? Yeah, buddy. So I'm back with another video, and I want to jump off with I want to piggyback off my boy Tavon's video. Tavon, I believe that's how you say it, from the bro group. I think he's in the Bearded Dragon group also. But I want to piggyback off his last video. I'll leave a link in the description, so check his video out. Pandemic pets. Most of all, pandemic reptiles. It's happening with cats and dogs too, like he said. But I want to focus on reptiles because a lot of people think that reptiles and lizards and snakes, they think they don't have emotions. They think they don't care. They think they're not sad. They think they don't know their owners, but they do. So I want to talk about when the lockdown first happened. A lot of people started going to PetSmart, Petco, and just buying up animals. Like, if you go in Petco right now, it's gotten so bad to where they're at a point where Petco is selling big old lizards like iguanas. You want to eat it? No? Iguanas, monitors, tegus. Like, they're just selling big lizards, man. It's crazy. Before the pandemic, they didn't have none of those animals. They even have I think the piebald chameleons, they were in Petco at first before the pandemic, but a lot of those big lizards were not in Petco or PetSmart. So now I've been seeing lots and lots of big lizards, and it's crazy. Even PetSmart has picked up their game with bearded dragons. They have that fancy dragon that they call it a fancy dragon, but there's no such thing as a fancy dragon. And I want y'all to know that there's no such thing as a fancy bearded dragon. But anyway, they have these pets, they have these reptiles inside of Petco and PetSmart that they shouldn't even have. Oh, they even have monitors. That's crazy. But the thing is, man, so many people bought so many reptiles from them guys. They just keep restocking. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all see this because I pulled E-Ray's tail in one video when he was in the pool, inside the swimming pool. Now watch this. Stop, Titus. When I grab a tail from one of my lizards, she ain't letting me do it. Stop, move, Titus. But I'll grab the tail firmly, and I won't yank their tail. I'll grab it and scoop under and grab them. She's not letting me do it. But I don't hurt my animals at all. I kind of flopped her in there, but I got one hand. Like, I'll do it with Azula. Azula always lets me do it. So I'll grab the tail like this, and I'll pull them to me, and then grab them. I don't just pull my bearded dragon's tail and hurt them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to this pandemic pet stuff. It's bad. It's to a point to, like I say, they selling big lizards inside of Petco, PetSmart. Then I'm about to lock you up. Then people buy tons and tons of these animals. And all you got to do is go to Craigslist, and you'll see all these animals posted. Go in Facebook groups, Instagram, anywhere you can think. And it's guaranteed you will see lots and lots of reptiles posted. And it's mostly, I've seen a lot of people who was in the pandemic buying. They bought a lot of normal morphs, like the ball python, the bearded dragon, tegu, just, normal morphs, like the normal wild type lizard or snake. And then they get into these groups and they see all these fancy bearded dragons like we have, and these fancy snakes, and they want to go get these fancy snakes too. So they'll dump off their they'll dump off the normal dragon or the normal snake, normal morph, and go get a zero or micro scale, translucent, you know what I'm saying, leatherback. They'll just go crazy with the crazy morphs and things like that. But at the same time, they're just dumping off the normal morph. It's crazy to me, man. I've seen it a lot. And I love Bearded Dragons. I think it's a Texas group, Oklahoma reptile group. I've seen where people they're selling or getting rid of the normal morph. And they'll ask somebody for like a violet or clown or a zero or something. And I'm like, man, you telling me you just getting rid of that normal morph to buy a fancy, no, not fancy, to buy a more exotic looking animal? That's sad to me. Like, that's crazy. Like, why don't you keep the regular, the normal morph? Because honestly, it's a place for normal morphs. Normal morphs are beautiful. It reminds you of nature. You know what I'm saying? When I see these bearded dragons, the type that I have, I know for a fact these dragons are far away from the wild, because you will not get none of this stuff in the wild. You know what I'm saying? It's from bottleneck genes that we have to work with, that we breed with. But yeah, man, a lot of people bought a lot of crazy stuff, man. Bought frogs, amphibians, all kind of stuff, man, during this pandemic. When it first locked down, they were bored, sitting in the house like, yeah, I can get me a lizard now, I can get me a snake. Man, that ain't cool at all. You know what I'm saying? If you are one of them people, and this ain't talked about enough, it need to be talked about more. But if you are one of those people, man, find somebody who truly love these animals and can find them a great home. Titus, you better not, boy. You better not. Get away. He's not gonna bite them, so don't think that. He ain't never tried to bite none of them. But yeah, if you find somebody who really love the animal, or a shelter or a store that can take them in, go ahead and give it to them. Quit trying to charge people for these animals. You don't even want the animal, but you want to charge somebody so you can get a better morph. I don't like that. That's crazy to me. Give away the normal morph. Give it to somebody that'll love it, take care of it, and things like that. And go get your little super exotic morph if that's what you want to do. But don't go trying to sell that normal morph and flip it or whatever you trying to do to go get a better looking dragon or a better looking snake. I think that's ridiculous, man. That's the bottom of the bottom, man. That's dirty, because you basically selling off an animal you don't want because it looks not what you want it to look like. Once you found out this hobby has way more to offer, you know what I'm saying? So stop pandemic buying. It's probably about to be another lockdown, so don't go buying any more reptiles. Don't go buying any more amphibians. If you believe that your life, when it goes back to normal, or we hope it goes back to normal, that reptile or amphibian will not fit into your schedule, will not fit into your life. So don't go do that. Don't go picking up these animals just because. It's a bad deal, man. It really is. Look, honestly, these animals go through a lot of stress when you sell them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get rid of animals for purposes that's just because it don't look the way you want it to look and things like that, that's bad. Like right now, I have a het zero male translucent dragon. I have 5 dragons. Had a total of 6. I'm probably about to get rid of him, and only reason I love him, he looks great. He's a beautiful dragon. I'm pretty sure somebody will love to have him, but he's not going to fit into my breeding program. All my dragons are pets first, but I have a certain number that I can work with because of my wife. So I'm going to stick with 5 dragons, which is Naga, the red guy, my girl Azula, E-Ray, and then my new dragon once it get here. So I'm going to make sure that boy Sokka gets to a good home. So if you have scenarios like that, that's cool. But like I said, if you have a normal dragon that you just trying to sell off to get a fancier dragon, that's pretty sad. But yeah, these animals go through stress. They have to learn their owner. They have to learn their space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my dragons on bioactive substrate. They get sold off or took somewhere else, and somebody put them on paper towel or newspaper. I guarantee they are going to tear that newspaper or paper towel up because they are used to a bioactive substrate. They can dig and burrow in it and play in it. You know what I'm saying? So they go through stress of learning their environment, and they go through stress of learning their owner. They do know us. They know who feeds them. They know who walks in the morning. They run to the glass. They know you. You know what I'm saying? So think about that, man, and don't just be buying up dragons and snakes and lizards, man. Like, real talk. Think about the life of the animal, you know, 10, 15 years, 25, 30 years, whatever you think it is, you know. I mean, whatever it's been researched, you know, they do have lifespans. We have a crested gecko. I expect to have that crested gecko 25, 30 years. I expect to have my dragons 15 years. They say 10 to 12, but I want my dragons around 15 years. That's why I take great care of them. So if you one of the people that bought impulsive, don't feel bad. And you know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up too bad. But do what's right. Give the animal away. Do not sell it for profit. Well, you actually can get your money back, but don't be trying to flip that animal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. It costs a lot to buy the animals. It costs a lot to set them up. Y'all can hear Naga over at the door trying to get out. But yeah, it costs money to set them up. It costs money to feed them. It costs money to house them. It costs money for the lights. So yeah, by all means, get your money back if you can, but don't be trying to flip that animal, man, because you don't want a normal. So that's my rant for the day, man. I thank you, Tavian's World, for putting me up on game, because this is something that needs to be talked about more. And I thought about it a couple of times, and I seen a few people, like I say, in those groups selling off animals because they were normal. And even people who have to get rid of animals, sub-adult dragons, juvenile dragons, because they went back to work. They're no longer at home. So y'all stay safe, man, and y'all make sure y'all tap into Dragons of Thunder Instagram, Dragons of Thunder TikTok, and also join my Facebook group at Bearded Dragon Advanced Care and Keeping. That's a dope group. You can post anything you want, and we cool with it. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna pounce on you and go crazy and talk crazy and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like them other groups. If you have loose substrate, we cool with it. If you know what I'm saying? If you sleep with your dragon, we cool with it. We'll just give you advice on things and tell you how we feel about it, but we will not beat you up. And we might just do exactly what you do. You never know. So y'all have a good one. And it's your boy, Dragons of Thunder, with my girl Zula. She lasted to the end. She's one of my most tame dragons. Naga's very tame, but she does whatever she wants to. She runs around and talk crap and stuff like that. But yeah, Zula would chill with me and not move after a while once you put her back a couple of times. E-Ray's the same way. E-Ray will chill with me all day too. Azula's a very beautiful dragon. Her head is in shed. Big plans for her and Naga, man. Y'all stay tuned. Thrash that like, pound that subscribe, hit that bell. Anytime I do an upload, come check your boy out. And I'm Outie 5000.